Some people don't betray you. They just never cared the same way. And the scariest part is, you don't notice it at first because they don't hurt you suddenly. They fade you out slowly until one day you look around and realize you were alone the whole time. You call them your friend, not just casually, but deeply. The kind of friend you defend, even when they're not in the room. The kind of friend you think about when something good happens, because they matter to you. But here's what no one tells you. Sometimes, the way you feel about someone is not the way they feel about you. And you don't see it immediately, because everything looks normal on the surface. You laugh together, you hang out, you share moments. But underneath all of that, there's an imbalance, a quiet one you try not to notice. You start noticing small things. Not big enough to complain about, but enough to feel.
Stop it, that's too funny.
You're always the one texting first.
I know.
Always the one asking, "Are you okay?" Always the one who remembers the details. And when you stop, nothing changes. No message, no check-in, no effort. At first, you tell yourself it's nothing. They're just busy. They have a lot going on. It's not personal. So you give more. You try harder. You become more patient, more understanding, more available, but deep down, you start to feel tired, not physically, but emotionally. Because one-sided loyalty is exhausting. It drains you in silence. And the worst part, you don't even feel allowed to be upset because technically, they didn't do anything wrong. They just didn't do enough. Then comes the moment that changes everything. Not a fight, not a betrayal, just absence. You decide to stop trying, not to test them, but because you're tired. And then days pass, then weeks, and nothing happens. No, "Hey, where have you been?" No, "I miss talking to you." Just silence. And in that silence, you finally hear the truth. If you stop showing up, there's nothing left, because it was never mutual. It was just you, holding something together that only existed from your side. Loyalty feels like a strength, but when it's one-sided, it becomes a weakness you hide behind. Because what you call loyalty might actually be fear of letting go, fear of being alone, fear of accepting that someone you cared about never cared the same way, so you stay. Not because it feels right, but because leaving feels heavier. But here's the truth no one wants to accept.